Oh shit, we're live. I was trying to loop it for 30 more seconds, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. Welcome back to the official Baddies East after show only on Damien After Dark. I'm so glad you're here. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button right below this video. If you're watching the live, if you're watching the replay, however you choose to watch, make sure you get subscribed. Also, I would love if you support the channel by clicking the thumbs up button. Most of you already know that. But for those who are new here, click the thumbs up button. That's my way to get into the YouTube algorithm. Okay, you click that like button, YouTube will share this video out throughout the YouTube world. And if you want to support, take it a little bit further, you can donate. It's obviously not necessary. Everybody's welcome here, but I will put in the description below ways that you can donate. Last but not least, join the conversation. I want to hear what you guys had to say about tonight's episode, which I've got playing right now in the background. I just caught the episode, like last minute, just caught the episode. That's why I'm like out of breath right now. It's been a long day, but I'm here. I'm here on time. I made it on time. I hope you all are well. I hope you all had a great weekend. I brought a joint. How is everybody? Let me look at the comments. Okay, let me look at the comments. Can y'all hear me okay? Do I look all right? Is the sound coming through? Oh wow. Hi Gabe. I see Gabe. Wait, what's happening? What's happening? Thank you guys for showing up. Hey Jacob. Hi Mystical. I'm so glad you're here. Can we talk about the Scotty and T fight first? We sure can. Just a second, we'll do it. Hey John, I'm glad you're here too. Hi Durga. So glad you guys are here. Gabe's here. Jacob's here. JKD. What's up, baby? What's going on, Dorothy? My love, how you doing? How you doing? Zare, you made it. I'm so glad you're here, Zare. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're watching from the watchtower and you're not speaking, that's okay. I love you too. Scotty was scared to swing on T. Let's talk about it. Mystical says he don't think Scotty was scared. They don't think Scotty was scared. There's no reason to be. I mean, we are talking about T here. Hi, Ariana. Hello, my love. Thank you. Thank you so much. It wasn't the best. This wasn't the best episode. No, it wasn't. But there were some moments that we got to talk about. Bubbles is in the building. What's going on, Bubbles? I'm glad you're here, babe. Thank you so much. You know what? This is casual. What I got on is casual. So y'all think I look cute? Casual? I'll take it. Hi, Sharika. I'm glad you're here as well. My love, Brandy is here. Brandy, I followed you back on Instagram. If y'all aren't following me on social media, go ahead and do so. I would love to follow you back. If I recognize that you're from the YouTube page, I'll follow you back, okay? And I don't follow everybody back like that, all right? So if you follow me and I notice that you're from YouTube, now here's the thing. If I don't follow you back, just send me a message because I might not know you're from YouTube. I don't pay attention to all that shit, you know, all the notifications that much. Like Brandy's message, I got back to her like 2 or 3 days later, I think. Maybe longer than that, right, Brandy? Are y'all ready to get to the episode? Okay, I'm running my mouth. I'm sorry. So what y'all talking about? You know what, Mystical? I thought so, but you've got a male and a female in your photo, right? And every week I've been wondering that. I should have just already asked you, but I'm like, girl or guy, girl or guy. Maybe I should have just said they the whole time. Okay. Sorry, love. I'll get it right from here on out. Okay. What happened to Stunna Girl? They just wrote Stunna Girl off. Like we never saw her. You know, last episode we saw her was what, episode 2? And then we never saw her again. And Zeus just acted like, you know, we didn't see her or anything. But she was there. I don't know. I've heard rumors. I've heard speculation. I'm not sure. I'd like to know, does anybody in the comments know what happened to Stunna Girl? So, Mystical said, let's start with the T versus Scotty fight. So what y'all thinking about T versus Scotty? So here's the thing with that. Here's the issue with that. I'm team Scotty when it comes to that. However, I do agree with T in the aspect of why are you bringing it up to me now when we were just on the bus, which Scotty did address her on the bus, right? Like, no, be quiet. Why are you yelling at me? Type shit. But I don't feel like Scotty went at her hard enough. And we talked about that here. That's why I think they don't take you serious now, Scotty. You should have ran up on her on that bus in that moment then. You should have. I mean, what y'all think? T is a weirdo, point blank, period. Yep. I agree. Yeah, and we talked about how much, I don't know about y'all, but I liked T at the beginning, but I'm over her now. I'm over her and that mouth and that voice. Oh my God, that voice. This episode felt like a mid-season finale with everyone leaving and shit. Yeah. And can we talk about Sai? Is that her name? Why did Sai leave? Like, it was so random. And like Sai gives the excuse that, I don't want to say excuse because this could be very much so. She gives the reason that didn't she bring up her family, her grandmother or something like that, or she just wasn't used to this environment. I forgot what Sai said, but her mom died. Wait a minute. Sai's mom died? Is that what she said? Because I could have very well, there's my remote. I could have very well missed that. Ariana, where are you from, by the way, darling? I do get where T is coming from. Because I know Ariana Brown. I feel like that name rings familiar. I get where T is coming from when she said Scotty goes off for cameras. And I listen, I do too, but I think here's what I think happens. I think Scotty, when they finish filming a scene and she's let somebody punk her, she goes back and she sits in her room and she thinks about it and she's like, oh, this is gonna look really bad on camera. I'm gonna look like a punk. I'm gonna look like a bitch. These girls are doing this and that. Let me go back out here and redeem myself. But it's like, Scotty, you only get one shot. Right? Okay, thank y'all. This is why I need y'all here if you got to keep me in line because I was trying to rush through the episode so I could get here to talk about it. I did not hear that. Oh my gosh. I was sitting here like, why is Sai going home? Like, what? Why are we not getting the explanation? But her grandmother died. I did not know that. Perfect reason to go home. I would have been gone too. Like, fuck everything at this point. I thought her grandma died and she hadn't been back to the East Coast since. Is that what happened? I just realized its clothes hanger is here. I had my jacket hanging on this earlier and I left it up here. I was like, what is that? Oops. Okay, sorry. I know Ariana Brown nearby, and I'm like, I wonder if this is the Ariana. I wonder if this is the Ariana that I'm thinking. Okay, so Durga and Zaire are both saying that Sai was saying her grandmother died and she hasn't been back to the East Coast since. Okay, so that further kind of goes back to my point that I don't really know why Sai left. I was sitting here like thinking of all these different reasons as to why she could have left. When it comes to, okay, so let's talk about Scotty and our favorite girl, T. Whose side are y'all on? I want to know whose side y'all are on when it comes to Scotty and T. I'm on Scotty's side. I just wish she would have handled it on the bus. And I would have sat up here and gave girl her flowers. I would have gave Scotty all her flowers. But she always is trying to redeem herself later, and it just doesn't look right. And then can we also talk about how T has the nerve? And can I also say this, y'all, before I continue? I did not get to take notes, okay? I was watching Zeus. I was watching Baddies in the car on the way here because I was last minute doing shit. So I didn't get to take notes. So I'm not going to be as organized and have everything. So anything, y'all feel free to chime in the comments, any bullet points of anything that we should talk about, because I may not remember everything. Okay. So T had the nerve to tell Scotty, call her yuck mouth, get your teeth fixed. And I'm just like, I've never really paid close attention to Scotty's teeth or anything, but I've never thought, does Scotty got bad teeth or something? Durga says she's Team Scotty. Mystical says Team Scotty. Zaire says Team Scotty. Hayami says Team T. Okay. Hi, YouTube channel says T. Okay. So we got 2T. Majority Scotty. Scotty should have handled it on the bus. And if she was going to bring it up later, she should have actually followed through with fighting her. That part. The only way that Scotty could have been validated and bringing it up again is if he was going to pop her in the face. All that, they could have kept that. And then how Scotty got up in her face and was so close to doing it. She was so close to doing it. I feel like she backed out. For those that are Team T, why are you Team T? I want to know why y'all are. We know why we're the ones that are Team Scotty over here. We know why. But why are y'all Team T? T was doing the most with the least on that bus. I've literally popped a bitch yelling in a small space. Hey, sometimes you just gotta pop a hoe. You know what I'm saying? It seems like people wanted to get Anna to beat because she's tiny. It seems like people wanted Anna to get beat because she's tiny. Okay, we're going to talk about that. Let's talk about Anna next, but let me see what the rest are saying about T and Scotty, and then we'll move on to Anna Mac and DJ Sky. T was doing the most. Okay, I read that one. Scotty would have been looking like DJ Sky if she ended up fighting T. I mean, I don't know because, yeah, no, you're right. I do know. You're right. Because we've seen Scotty fight, and it's really nothing, right? Yes, and weren't they in the room together? Team Scotty, and she better with that fight with T at the go-kart fight. Oh, at the go-kart fight, I thought that was at the go-kart fight next week, which we haven't seen yet. That was the new girl, the replacement that fought T. What is her name? Scarface. E.T. Both her hands were on T's face, and T's hands weren't coming. It looked like next week that E.T. Scarface fucked T up. And we saw Rolly saying, fuck her up, Scarface, fuck her up. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of wanted to see it too, because from the moment T has walked in the motherfucking door, like worse than my chihuahua, okay? Can I be real for a minute? But worse than my chihuahua ever could be. All the fucking time. Like, girl, shut up. Shut up. Scotty just wanted camera time, to be honest. You think that's what it was? I feel like it was more so because she knew she looked punked on TV. I feel like it was more so because she knew she looked like a pussy and scary on TV. Oh, hey, Devin. I didn't see you there, boo. I'm so sorry I didn't acknowledge you, love. Hey, Kayla, how you doing? So glad you're here. Welcome to the Baddies East After Show. And if she didn't pop off on the bus, why not just do it that night after they went to the house? Right. Well, this may further prove the point that of what Hayami just said. Maybe Scotty did it because of the cameras. Because when they went back to the house later that night, we know that the cameras go down, right? It's not like Bad Girls Club where they film 24/7. These girls, no, they'll film some scenes through the day. They go home at night, and the cameras are down for a while. So maybe Scotty did it for cameras, or like I said, maybe she's wanting to redeem herself, but get it on camera at the same time, right? Hi, Alexa. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining. Scotty should have yelled back on T on the bus when she hit her. That's my thing right there. Scotty was too lenient on her. When T start, I'm like, if I was on a bus, a car, a scooter, whatever, and another male is screaming at me like that, it's going to be my reflexes are going to be to just leap. Either leap or just scream right back at you. What, bitch, who the fuck you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't going to be no cool, calm, collected, which is what I feel like Scotty gave us. My question is, why Nat said only OGs on the PJ, but technically Sky is more of an OG than Mariah. So why wasn't she there with them? I feel like they haven't gave Sky enough airtime. I'd like to see a little bit more of Sky too. And you know what? I think it was just a Natalie thing. I don't think it was literally, we're only going to choose OGs. I think Natalie was just like, come on, Mariah, because you started filming with us the very first day, whatever the case may be. Would y'all be upset if y'all were on the show and you had to ride on the bus and didn't get to ride on the private jet? Because Smiley, I think, felt a sort of ways about it. Maybe not upset, but I think she, and there's nothing wrong with it. Listen, I'll be real. I would have been like, damn, I wanted to ride on the private jet. Damn, I don't want to ride on this bus. But I think that's also their way of trying to get the new girls to mingle and build the chemistry by themselves, and then have the OG girls off on whatever. Okay, I'm gonna miss some of these comments, y'all. I'm trying to catch up. Zara said, nope, because I want to be where the vibes are. So you'd rather be on the bus. Okay. That jet is from night. Bye, girl. Bye. I'm done with y'all. It was a little bit of an older jet, but I still ride on it. Listen, if I ain't got to go through TSA, if I ain't got to deal with Delta, Spirit, Frontier, JetBlue, American, all those people, if I ain't got to deal with it, I'll take it. Put me on the 1925 jet. Darga is a whole comedian, okay? If I'm with cool girls, I wouldn't mind. They were a better vibe. Okay. That's what I said. So when Natalie was like, all the OGs were coming with me, I felt like she was going to say, Camila, come on. You know what I'm saying? But I think she wants Camila to stay in her place for a while. And I think Natalie wants Camila to be like that, not really a beggar or anything, but like, I think Natalie wants Camila to look at her like, look what I've done, Camila. Look at what I've done with the Bad Girls Club. You can sit over there and earn your little money, but I created this and you're just a part of it. That's the way I take it when it comes to Natalie and Camila, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just making it up in my head. I'm not frozen, y'all. I'm just reading these comments. So what are we? Okay, let's talk about. Thank you, Dallas. This episode was crazy. They should have let Anna beat on DJ Sky. They let her get a couple hits in and broke it up. Well, let's talk about it. Whose team are you on? Okay, I want to hear from you guys. Are you team Anna Mac, or are you team DJ Sky? We saw them fight twice tonight, right? So let me know in the comments whether you're watching the live or whether you're watching the replay. Are you on a Mac's side or are you on DJ Sky's side when it comes to this altercation? I will say, I don't feel like DJ Sky wanted to fight. We saw her go back after they fought the first time. We saw her go back in the house. only for them to try to drag her back out there or convince her to come fight Anna Mac again. And it's very clear DJ Sky does not want to do it. Just like I told y'all last week, I don't think DJ Sky originally wanted to run up on Anna Mac like that. I think somebody was in her ear, and DJ Sky felt the pressure because she wanted the check and she wanted the gig, so she did what they asked. What y'all got to say about it? Baby, I'm finna light it up now. It ain't much left, but we gonna smoke what I got left, okay? And it's some gasolina too, okay? You can see how light green it is. I would hold it up there to the camera, but next thing I know, I'll be fucked up. Somebody will start reporting my shit. What did D say? I'm gonna give Scotty her flowers for yelling out to T that she wasn't allowed on the jet for disrespecting OGs. I'd rather her hit her than bark, but next episode she finally does it. I need to watch the sneak peek again for next week because I didn't see that. I thought that was ET that hit Scotty. So it was Scotty, right? But no, that had to be ET because ET was giving old girl the work, from what I could tell. What'd you say about Anna, boo? I didn't see the comment. Let me go back up and find it. There's a lot of comments, you guys. Y'all are rolling in with the comments, and I appreciate it. I really do. Mystical, I don't see your comment, what you're talking about. Type it again. Let's see. DJ Sky had no hands. Scotty would wash her. Yo, I was embarrassed for DJ Sky. What is going on? You ain't even got to be a fighter to do better than that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all that. And then she tries sitting on her face. Bitch, this ain't Pornhub. Like, why are we sitting on folks' faces? This ain't the time or the place for that, Mamacita. Whoop her ass. Whoop her ass. I was like, what is DJ Sky doing? Like, this girl is half your size. And we know how we feel about Anna Mac, too. Anna Mac only fights girls that she thinks that she can beat up. She didn't have this smoke for Chrisean and Taseki. I don't know why people get Anna to get folded like a people expect her to get folded. I don't know why people expect Anna to get folded like an omelet because of her size. Oh, you think they underestimate her size? Well, I mean, we've seen her connect some licks, right? I don't think she's the best fighter. I don't think she's the worst fighter. I just wish she would fight whomever. You might get your ass whooped, but at least you stood up for yourself and you fought. I'm gonna have to go with Anna. I cannot with DJ Kicks. And it was so random, like she just ran up on her, right? DJ Sky lame as hell, man. Team Anna. Okay. Team Anna against DJ Sky. Her reasoning for fighting her was so dumb. I'm still confused, to be honest. And see, this is how production gets them. They get in their ear, they start fighting, and then they look stupid on TV to us because it's like, why the fuck did you run up on this girl? Ariana says Team Anna. Ooh, that lighter is that flame is high as fuck. Team Bad Fight. Team Automatic. You like her military outfit? The full sneak peek trailer shows Scotty. That was ET. But after that, Scotty and Rolly fought her. Okay. It was ET, but I think Rolly and Scotty also fought. And it's like, oh, so we got a good episode coming next week, right? I hate that they saved it for next week. Like, why couldn't we have seen it this week? Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Okay, we read it. I got you. I got you. I'm sorry about that. Y'all, I usually don't smoke joints. I usually smoke blunts. I'm a blunt kind of girl, but I'm doing a joint tonight. Definitely Team Anna. I feel like DJ only fought Anna to prove to Chrisean she's loyal because she referenced Chrisean in her confessional. Thank you, Dallas. That's a great point. What is it about everybody that is friends with Chrisean that they will lick her ass crack to her clit and back? Like, what is it? Like, I ride for my friends. Yes, I will ride for my friend all day long, but I mean, god damn, y'all, like this girl shed blood on the cross for y'all or something. If I was DJ Scott, I would not go on social media tonight because they're gonna be clowning you, mama. T was keeping up with ET when they was fighting. Oh, and plus ET and Rolly giving followers. Rolly Big Patty. Yeah. I gotta start reading these comments before I read it out loud because some of this shit y'all be saying. Fuck, I'm behind on the comments. Hi, babe. Thank you for joining again, homebody. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad T getting her ass whooped multiple times because she really act like a bird. Don't talk shit you can't back up. Listen, I don't disagree with y'all on that. I don't disagree. DJ Sky just genuinely can't fight. She doesn't know how to dominate. She had no balance, no nothing. At least Anna got DJ on her level. Yeah, like Taseki said in this episode, she needs to give a few lessons on how to fight. And I agree. That would have been entertaining. That's what Zeus should have done. Y'all should have got all the girls in the backyard and had Taseki do a one-on-one boxing class with each of these girls. Because some of these girls, it's a damn shame. Ooh, that weed's got me like a little slow now. Like everything slowed down all of a sudden. And I didn't even hit much. We're gonna call DJ Sky the kicking queen. Listen, I haven't been in many fights. Maybe like 4 my whole life. They say kicking is like a big no-no in fighting. You're not supposed to kick, even though there are no rules in fighting. What do y'all think? Here's the thing. I feel like there's got to be experienced fighters out there who, can knock you out with a kick, right? But I guess when we're talking about just like straight on street fighting, kicking could slow you down. Somebody could grab your leg as you're trying to kick them. I think for some people, it's an automatic defense mechanism, like to keep you back. They automatically just put their leg up. You know what I'm saying? Devin, I'm gonna go back to your comment in just a second because I saw that shady shit you were saying. I'm just gonna go back to it. When Taseki said she was gonna do classes, I was hard. She should have, right? I was trained to kick and I fight. Okay, well, see, maybe it's not. I've always been told not to. Like, oh, you don't kick. Because I think in a fight that I did once, or a fight that I was in once, when someone was down, I kicked them. And someone said, you're not supposed to kick in a fight. And I'm like, what? I thought that was only like standing up. But when you're on the ground, bitch, I will kick you. Plus, in order to be a good fighter. Plus, in order to be a good fighter, knowing how the person fights is a good bonus. Okay, that's a good point. Janet and Marsh was pissing me off in that Sprinter van. Like, thank you, Bubbles. Thank you. Were they not acting like they just motherfucking Floyd Mayweathered somebody? Did we not just see blood running down your face an episode ago? Marge? Marge and Miss Janet? Did we not just see Mariah drop one of y'all and Taseki fuck up the other? But on the Sprinter van, when nobody's around and cameras are rolling, and you got Chrisean over here, there, but y'all want to sing a totally different tune. Yeah, Mystical. Like, if I feel like had I been in that situation and they were kicking at me, I would have grabbed their foot and just boop, grab the foot, take them down. Okay, well, if Sky was close enough, maybe the kick would make sense. Yeah, listen. I'm sure people do kick during fights and kick ass. I guess you just need to be skilled, quick. Speed is like the number one thing, I think. Yeah, and fighting styles like Muay Thai. Muay Thai, did I say that right? Muay Thai. You can really do some damage with a kick, but her kicks were goofy as fuck. Okay, Dorothy, thank you. That's what I was trying to get at. But there's got to be some, woo, yay. There's got to be some ways you can fuck a bitch up with a kick. For DJ Sky, if she had aim and uses reach, she would have been good. Yeah, exactly. Durga agrees with you, Bubbles. Yes. So when they dapped each other up, I said, I know you fuck. Right. We were all like that. Watching the Sprinter bus scene with Chrisean and Marge and Miss Janet and the little gay boy stylist that with Chrisean everywhere she goes. Why are we acting like you didn't get y'all's asses whooped? And then can we talk about this? Can we also talk about how they're all just now realizing that this is not the place for a pregnant woman and this is just the best decision for Chrisean to leave? How do y'all feel? Make sure you leave in the comments below and let me know how you feel about Chrisean leaving the show. Are you guys upset that she's leaving? Are you glad that she's leaving? I feel like it was long overdue. I really feel like it was long overdue. You should have never signed up in the first place. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? You were going to show up, braid hair, and eat pussy? No. Fighting, arguing, smoking, pulling hair, dragging bitches, slapping hoes. And now all of a sudden, I just feel like this is not the place for me right now. And the baby, or what did she? At one point, she didn't say my baby. She said a baby or something, like almost like she was referring to it as it. I'm like, Chrisean, girl, do you have a 6th grade education? Good old days. Well, I like blunts because I feel like they burn longer too. Y'all see me up here with that joint. I smoked on that joint that was like that long for maybe 2 minutes, and that bitch is already down to nothing. That's why I prefer a blunt every time. But I didn't roll that. Somebody gave me that joint on the way home. So, and where I live, marijuana is not legal. It's legal medically, but they haven't put it in place yet. Like, it just got legalized 2 years ago medically, but it's not available yet. And there's no recreational weed, so you still gotta buy it off the streets. Like, I envy any of y'all bitches that live in these states where it's legal to buy pot. I envy you. Okay. Don't ever complain about the state that you live in if you live in a state where you can buy fucking pot. Because we still buying it from dope dealers around this motherfucker. Risking our motherfucking freedom. I'll be goddamn. Imagine dragging her across the concrete. Not dragging her across the concrete, child. Not the concrete. I saw on Instagram tonight, Camila was backing Anna Mac and said if multiple people come for Anna, she's going to get active behind her. Camila, no. I just can't fuck with Anna Mac. I can't. It gives fake to me. You know what I'm saying? It gives, ever since she kind of cowered down to Taseki and Chrisean, when it was Automatic and Whoa Vicky sitting there like little puppies. We didn't do nothing. No, ma'am. It's okay. I promise we didn't do anything. But you get loud with everybody else that you feel like you can fuck up. Because let's face it, Scotty and DJ Sky, really? The two easiest girls on the cast to get active with if you were another female on this show? Scotty and fucking DJ Sky? But let's bring in Chrisean and Taseki in the room and see how quick the tone changes. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah, where was that, Zare? Let us know so we can go check it out tonight. And see, I wish I had the time to like watch all these Zeus fan pages and all the girls' pages, like keep up with it. That way I could screen record stuff and I could show y'all on here. Like I wish I could have screen recorded Camila's live and shown it. We could have talked about it up here. But that's why I got y'all here. Y'all are my co-hosts. Y'all are my secret agents behind the scenes that come back and we talk about it. I don't know how they ever thought this would be a healthy environment for Chrisean. I mean, that's what we've been saying. Like, what the hell? Do y'all think maybe they just wanted to get a little bit of her? Like, Chrisean, just come on the show for 6 episodes and then you can go home. Y'all think it was real? Maybe she just had like a 6-episode contract because they knew she was pregnant. And that's why they had her sister there too. Because when Chrisean's gone, we got the sister at least still here. They was just scared to leave Rock in that house alone with Taseki. I don't think producers would allow them to stay. They knew it was up and it stuck. You talking about when they were on the Sprinter van, you think that's why they, or... Oh, no, you're talking about, I'm sorry. Never mind. I know what you're talking about now. I'm thinking of something else. I hope she never returned, to be honest. I'm super over Chrisean. I'm not going to lie to you. I am too. I'm over it. Don't bring her back next season. I don't give a shit about the spinoff with her and Blueface. I mean, they're going to probably make it Blueface and Jaden crazy in love next. I don't know. But, like, I'm over Chrisean. Can we see her in something else? I wish she would move on to something else. Rock recently said she's going to act masculine so her son doesn't. You're lying to me. Please tell me you're lying to me. Y'all don't want me to go in on Chrisean tonight. Because we all know how Chrisean get down behind the... Devin, what was you saying earlier about Chrisean and somebody in something? Or it may have been... I saw somebody, I think it was you, Devin, that said that Chrisean allegedly was fucking on Marsh and Janet. Maybe that's why they fighting so hard for her. Yeah, everybody's dropping like flies. We're 6 episodes in and we've already lost, what, 4 or 5 people? Oh, babe, I would. Babe, I would. But I can't do the cold. Listen, I can't do the cold. It gets cold enough here where I'm at in the winter. But we don't really get snow like that. Like, it might snow once or twice in the winter if we get lucky. But I don't know, babe. I couldn't do Michigan. Ooh, I couldn't do Michigan. No offense to my Detroitians or my Michigan my Michiganers, whatever I want to call y'all. I just know if it was me. Like, I'm looking more for like a California or a Florida. But you're lucky still, Durga, because you still got the gas, the legal gasoline. This reunion will be lit. Yeah, this reunion is gonna be lit already for season 4. It's gonna be wild. But the only thing about it is, y'all know how reunions go on Zeus. We're not gonna get anything out of it. Like, I would at least like to get some reads out of it, some talking, some conversation. But we know it's not going to be the case. It's going to be nonstop. Well, part 1 is going to be them in their trailer talking. Part 2 is going to be 2 or 3 nonstop fights. And that'll be it. Well, listen, I could agree with that for some of these other girls. But I feel like Anna Mac has the mouth behind it. Like, okay, if you're going to pick your battles, great. But all that, the shit she came in at the beginning with, it was just like, girl. And, you know, this episode, we see DJ Sky run up on her. I was on Anna Mac's side in this instance. It's, I think, just with every episode, we're going to see different sides of these women. And it's easy for us as a viewer to judge them based off of these small little moments. One minute I can't stand this one. Next minute I love this one. I think it's just the way it goes. And hell, we're allowed to change our minds, right? We're allowed to change our minds. But I was on a Mac's side tonight. But hell, she might do something next week and can't stand the hoe. Well, you know why she said it, right, Dorothy? We all know why Chrisean said it, right? Chrisean said it because of her own insecurities. She know deep down what she like. Yeah, she like dick, but she like coochie too. She like dick, but she likes pussy too. And that's why she don't want her son to be gay. I know a very familiar experience. Oh, I know a very familiar experience, and I wish I could say names right now, of a parent who did not want their child to be gay for anything. And come to find out, the father of this child was getting his dick sucked by a man the whole time. His cousin, mind you. His cousin. But no, I don't want my son to be gay. Why not? The guilt? Is it eating you up? And that's the way I look at it with Chrisean. Like, why are you even focused on your child and how they're gonna act in their sexuality when it's a little precious innocent baby? Grow up. Like, grow up, Snaggletooth. Fuck. Thank you, Crimson Chin. Where have you been? That's where I needed you, Crimson. That was the word I was looking for. Chrisean is definitely gonna get the Gutter Butt of the Week award. She said she doesn't want him to develop feminine traits, and I feel like her and Janet messed around. Thank you, Devin. Okay, so it was no tea. It was no allegations. That's just your opinion. You feel like they did. I mean, it would make sense as to why they riding so hard and trying to fight for her. Maybe they want her. Maybe they in a throuple. She doesn't want him to develop feminine traits. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit. That shit. My dad said that about me to my mom and I, that he thought, well, maybe Damien's gay because he grew up around a lot of women. Like, are y'all? Come on now. Love you, Dad, if you're watching, but come on now. Come on now. I grew up around equally, if not more, men than women. Like, what is wrong with folks? I believe you. Okay, so she said this. Well, I'm not making it up. She said it in her dyke/stud era. Excuse my language. I don't like using that word, but and a gay kid is gonna be a gay regardless, right? That's the hard thing that a lot of people don't understand. And if you tell them that, if you tell them A gay kid, what you just said, Mystical, a gay kid is going to be a gay kid regardless. They go with that, you're sexualizing children. Why are you trying to why are you trying to sexualize a child by bringing up gay and sex while they're children? It's like, y'all are so ignorant. I can't. Like, I can deal with a lot of things, but I can't deal with stupid. I can't fix stupid. Oh, Brady, you are in Cali. Look, I'm gonna make my way out there one day. I'm thinking I'm gonna plan a trip in June. My birthday's in June, so I think I'm gonna plan a trip now. That way, I can go ahead and get it planned in advance to like LA or something next summer. So I'm coming out there. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware it's expensive. It can't be much worse than New York or Miami, right? Because I've been to both of those places quite a few times, but never California. Never been on the West Coast. But I heard the West Coast is the best coast. So I'm trying to find out. Yes. And if y'all haven't watched Blueface and Chrisean's little spinoff show they got, it tells it. It tells it. We see Rock in a moment where she's flirty with women, and Blueface also accuses her multiple times of being gay. Do I think she's bisexual? Yes, and I think she's in denial about it. I've always thought Rock was bisexual or gay. And look at it this way. We've seen Rock in her, what? Somebody said her stud era. We saw Rock in her stud era, right? But if a man was in his feminine era, he's written off as gay. And a lot of the times, most of the time, a feminine man is gonna be gay. Let's just be real. Most of the time, not always, but most of the time, a feminine man is gay. So y'all mean to tell me this girl over here with no tooth, talking like this, fighting like a damn man, with the shit she wearing, that she don't eat a pussy here or there? Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, Lori, I'm so glad you're here. Mwah. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. I literally just finished the episode, and at the end was that Scarface fighting T. It's okay, bro. Look at you. All right, sweet. Awesome, man. Thank you, Lori. Yes, it was Scarface fighting T in the promo for next week. Now, also, Lori, what the rest of the squad members were telling me was that also Scotty fights T as well as Rolly. So I'm looking forward to it. And Scarface just might be one of my new faves if she gonna come in on T already. I don't hate T. I loved her at the beginning, at the very first episode. But it became too much. And I'm all for somebody just shutting her up for an episode or two. Just I don't care. Chrisean probably do be out here licking cooch right through that. I, y'all keep me laughing. I'm sick of it and her. Glad she's gone. Not the Gab. Y'all think she out there like, I don't know how to eat pussy, y'all. So don't make fun of how I'm. This is not how I would. Y'all think she out there like, yeah? Maybe Rock would be more peaceful if she comes out. Maybe so. Maybe that's her problem. All this built up, pent up anger and aggression. Like, girl, just let it out. Let your lesbian flag fly. Right. Again, now let that be a man. Let a man be out here kissing and licking on men on TV. Oh, baby, there ain't no taking it back. You gay. That's how the world gonna paint it. Now I don't think it should be painted that way, but that's just the way it could be. And for Chrisean, it's no different. I genuinely think it. Janet did say in her confessional, you good point there. good point. And then she corrected it. I remember that because when she said it, I'm like, why is she trying to take we had a like what? And then she changed that real quick. Ooh, I don't want to look more into that than what it is, but I feel like that actually speaks volumes. And Janet ain't never really been on TV before. You know, this is her first time in a confessional. She probably wasn't being super careful about what she said and nervous. Chrisean's punching the air right now listening to Tatiana because Blue finally proposed to Jaden. Did he? Listen, have y'all heard Jaden's music? I can't lie to you. Old girl released a song, and I forgot what it was called, but it had me over here like shimmying my hips a little bit. I'm like, okay, Jade. I don't know what was that song called. Listen. Damn, we'll get copyright or we'll get struck with a copyright if I play it. I wanted to play it so bad. I can at least look it up. I got it right here. But I don't know what the song was called. Maybe do y'all know what it's called? Thank you. Thank you, Lori, for the super sticker, babe. I really, really appreciate that so much. Maybe the hearts will come up. That's it. It's called Barbie something, right? It ain't just called Barbie, but it's got the Barbie title in it. Thank you so much, Lori. I appreciate it. You can always catch the replay. I know you're busy and I know you got a lot going on, but always, anytime you're free, catch the replay, and I'm always here. I'm coming to California next year. Hopefully, I can see some of y'all. Mwah. Thank you, babe. Listen, it's more common than people think, right? Especially in gay relationships. I was in a polyamorous relationship, and people automatically think that you just out here fucking and sucking on everybody. No, I lived in the house with two men, and we all three dated each other. One of them, one of the dudes, because it was me and a boyfriend that had been together for 4 years, and then we met this guy that we kind of both liked, and we let him move in, and we kind of dated. And I'll probably never do that again, but it was an experience. I don't know. I think it could work if everybody's on the same page in those poly relationships. Y'all think Marsh and Janet and Chrisean are in a polyamorous little something something, and they doing Barbie scissor kicks at night? I don't know. It's feasible. Yeah, because Chrisean's got to express everything. She's never been the type of girl that can just be the bigger person and let shit go, right? Because we go about things in life sometimes. I don't know about y'all, but for me, especially now that I'm like 30, I've noticed there are just some things in life I don't react to. Things that used to piss me the fuck off, and I don't react to it. And I'm like, if this is what growing up feels like, I like this. Like I'm not one of those that dreads getting older, baby. I'm ready for 40. Bring it on, okay? Because I feel like the older you get, the more you just like fuck you all, right? Yes, Barbie scissor kicks. I feel like they probably are. Pound Town. I don't get the vibe from Marshland, but Def with Chrisean and Janet. See, I do with all three of them. There's something about Marsh where she just looked like she would fuck anything. I don't know what it's about Marsh. And that look. She be doing this all the time. Like she always smells something. So y'all think Marsh is straight. So we think it's more so Janet and Chrisean versus a polyamorous situation. I mean, Janet was the one that said, we have a baby on the way. Marsh never said it. I don't know. I still think it's maybe a three-way something going on there. I still think it's another three-way situation going there. That look is Marsh. Never mind. You think she still got some pussy on her lip, and that's why she do that all the time? She still smell it, so she be walking around like, girl, wipe Janet and Chrisean off your top lip. Mr. Cole, be nice. I didn't see that comment. Oh, child. Why y'all do this to me? I'm so thirsty, but I don't have any water, and I really want water. But all we've got is soda. You ever be like that where you thirsty, you just like want some water, some cold water. That's what I want right now, like some cold ass. I don't want no tap water though. Yes, you made it, Queen. Thank you for joining. I'm so happy you're here. Again, I did not get to make any notes tonight, which is probably one of the first, because I like to be prepared and have my notes. So if you guys have anything from the episode that you want to talk about that you remember that was a hot topic, that was a memorable moment, please chime in the conversation and in the comments, and we'll talk about it. Oh my gosh, I need to go back and watch. I forgot. I'd like to go back and see everybody. I'd like to go back and see what Scotty looked like, because I remember when she first came on the scene, bless her heart, they looked like they pulled Scotty off the streets of Charlotte. Po thing. I like to see what Rolly looked like back then. Even though that was just, what, 2 or 3 years ago? Did anyone see the interview on Hollywood Unlocked where Blueface said Jaden and her mom caught him and Chrisean doing the do? What? No, I haven't watched that interview yet. I saw where Jason Lee was advertising it, but I haven't watched it yet. But I need to go watch it. Apparently, it's got like 1 million views in a week, so it must have been good. But oh my gosh! So Jaden and her mom walked in on Chrisean and Blueface fucking. I wonder how that went down. I don't know. They could have all messed around. Marsh gives straight, but I can also see them all together. Right, because at the end of the day, we know there are men that give straight all day long, but will put a dick straight in their mouth. So maybe they did. Zare, you saw the interview too. Anything else in the interview with those two that was worthy of talking about? So okay, Finesse, do you think that maybe Janet and Chrisean got something going on? Do you think there was more to what Janet said when she said we are having a baby? Or do you feel like it was just a slip up? I don't think that's a slip up. You don't say that. Mm. He does a good job of keeping himself in the public eye, though. Blueface does. He may have all these terrible traits and qualities about himself, but he know what to do to keep people fucking clicking and watching. I'll say that. I mean, I'm tired of the shit, but we still be up here talking about him. Right, like it was so long ago. I mean, but that 2.5, 3 years ago, however long it was, if you go back and look at it, I'm sure they do look different because they've all gotten money now. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I would like to go back and look, because I'd like to see what they look like post or pre Zeus, pre money, when they was working a regular 9 to 5, that type shit. You saw how all of them was ignoring Smiley's complaints during the bus fire and them on the road. The cast did say Smiley was extra and had on a fake persona, which rubbed them the wrong way. Okay, well, for the first time tonight watching, I felt like, okay, Smiley's growing on me and I kind of like her. But what the girls said, they may be onto something. Because I do kind of feel like the Smiley that we see on Baddies, we wouldn't see if the cameras were off. I bet you she's probably a lot more just like cool, calm, collected, shit like this. But she is very eccentric for the camera. I don't know. But I'd rather watch Smiley any day than T. I'd rather watch Smiley any day than Anna Mac. Rolly's wigs are definitely better. She's upgraded throughout the seasons. Yes, I actually think Rolly has looked really good this season. There's not been a confessional yet that I think that she's really missed on. For the most part, she looks good. Whoever she's working with, I hope she keeps them. Hey, Nugget, how are you? You crept in here. I didn't know you were here. Did you see Rolly's fake ass? They don't even like Sky. Tell Sky kick her ass again, talking about Anna. When at the same time, Rolly and Anna ain't have no beef or run-in whatsoever. Rolly irks me. I didn't see Sky get into a fight though. Are you talking about the preview for next week when it's T getting her ass whooped? I'm sorry, Nugget. Help me out there. I'm gonna blame it on the weed. Oh wow. I wonder if we're gonna see it play out. It's gonna be a hell of a season if that's the case. And also, guys, if anybody wants to come up on screen and talk, leave your opinion, let me know what you thought about the episode. You can also come up on here on the screen. You don't have to show yourself. If you want to, you can come on the screen and show yourself, or you can just, have your mic and do it just with your voice, however you guys want to do it. Don't be scared. Nah. Y'all, somebody come on up here. Don't be scared now. Um, I think her saying we have a baby was just really her grouping herself in with Chrisean for attention. Like, girl, you not having a child. Ain't feeling them pains or nothing. Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. Almost like we, as in like our little entourage, is having a baby. Okay. We can give it the benefit of the doubt and say that too. Good question. What do y'all think? Okay, so far I haven't really seen many people saying that they didn't like Smiley. I don't think I have seen anybody. Nugget, if you're still watching, and also, did any of the girls say in their confessional that they don't like her? Or not that they don't like her, that they're catching on, or that she's different off camera. They feel like she's putting on an act for the camera. I don't remember that. Good question. There's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of unknowns from the way these girls are exiting. We're not getting much explanation. Stunna Girl disappeared into thin air. Biggie just popped up and shook her ass, and now she's gone. I don't like. She's supposed to be a replacement, but I don't know. But then we get Et and Scarface, or Et Scarface, whatever her name is. She comes in as the replacement. Natalie did say that they have two replacements, but either either Biggie is gonna come in as the second replacement, or that's got to be Suki, or that's got to be Suki. Surely it's not Biggie. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just feel like there's too many girls and there's so much going on. It's like, god damn, can we just get like 8 quality, entertaining girls and call it a day? Okay. I kind of remember. I could kind of, a little bit. More so Natalie. I remember what Natalie looked like back then. Biggie comes next. So you think it's Biggie? Rolly Wild talking about make sure you kick that bitch. See, I thought it was Rolly agging on ET while she was fucking up T. When Scarface was fighting T, I thought that was Rolly saying, fuck her up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna smoke on camera no more. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that's Sky. DJ Sky. Duh. Duh. Okay, my bad. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I told y'all I shouldn't have smoked that shit. I told y'all I shouldn't have smoked that shit. Okay. Okay. I love tea though. It's 10 times more juicy. Sweet tea. So far, Anna, Taseki, Rolly, and I'm hot too, but a few other girls said Smiley is a character, and some said she's weird. It said Smiley faked that miscarriage note from the hospital and allegedly faked the seizure after Mariah got her lick back. They said she became weak and started to claim she was being bullied. We're going to see that play out, I believe. We're going to see where Smiley wants to go home, and one of her reasons for going home is that she misses her son. But does she say that she got a note from the hospital and she's had a seizure and got to go home? Is that what her reasoning is? Well, listen, we talked about it at the beginning. There was something about Smiley that we just couldn't put our finger on. I'm still trying to figure out what it is. She's hiding. I feel like she's hiding something. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, ooh. I think it's unorganized this season. Way too many girls. Too many storylines are being lost in translation. Stunna disappeared. Biggie never appeared. Laugh myself. Exactly, Finesse Queen. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's what, like, they were just like, get as many girls as you want. Go get a Sprinter van and let's go. There was no, like, planning or organization. Like, what is happening here? Like, that's what I liked about season one. Even though season one of Baddies ATL wasn't the best season, they just had, what, 8 girls? Maybe what, one or two replacements that came in, and it was easy to follow. Now this shit is like, what? Who is going where and who, like, what? I can't. It's cool. DJ Scott is irrelevant anyway. Talking about what's next after her and Anna's fight. Girl, what's next is get off the camera and spin some tracks. So you not a baddie, not even on the intro. Give it to him, Nugget. Give it to her. Give it to her good. Right. Because she was so giving off like, I'm this bad bitch. Like she just whooped Anna Mac or something. It's like, Sky, you just embarrassed the fuck out of yourself. And then did y'all see her when she said, I sit on her fucking face, bitch. I sit on her face. Yeah, I sit on her face. Like she did something. What? That girl is not in the black market. I don't believe it. Maybe not that, but there's something about her. I don't know what it is. Maybe she's just a clout chaser and she just says and does whatever for the cameras. I don't know. Smiley posted a hospital document on Instagram stating she had a miscarriage and stated how she got jumped after finding out. But those she claimed jumped her denied it, and trailers show that she lied. Okay. Okay. Well, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to watch and find out what happened. I mean, even though the trailer showed it, I can't wait to watch in its entirety and see what really happened and see Why is she lying? Smiley, why you lying? You ain't got a lot to kick it, Craig. No, what she was trying to walk the runway. What, she look a hot mess doing it. You talking about at the beginning? Was it episode 1 or 2 when they fought? I think when Smiley walked in like this. She came in just like this to Mariah. Like, girl, what are you doing? Like, what? Can we, like, whatever happened to hello? How are you? My name is. Did y'all see the live with DJ where she said she was hurt and she didn't get a little scene in the intro video? Girl, you are a DJ, not a cast member. Was she upset that she didn't get the main intro? And see, that's why I think she jumped on. Further, why I think somebody was in DJ Sky's ear, a producer, told her to jump on a Mac, and she did it because she thinking, oh, I want to be a full-time cast member. Okay, let me do what they want. Let me do what they want me to do. And then she goes in the house because she don't want to fight no more. They get him. They want her to come back out. She comes back out. She fights again. She don't want to fight, so she sits on a girl's face. She mad. She not in the intro. Like, yeah, and that's another thing. Y'all noticed last season, every city that they went to, DJ Sky didn't want to do her job. She didn't want to be the tour DJ. She wanted to be a baddie, and she wanted to, party and with the rest of the girls. And listen, in a way, I can't blame her. Like, why? I don't even know why they have a tour DJ, first of all. Second of all, every club they go to has a DJ there. So why do y'all need your own DJ? And then my thing is, if I was joining the show and I have a profession and whatever, say, hell, I'm a cosmetologist. I don't want to do y'all's hair every night. I don't want to do your nails every night. If I'm a nail tech, I want to join the show as a baddie and I want to party. So I can kind of see that much with Sky, but you're not a cast member this season, sweetheart. And let's face it, DJ Sky really wasn't one of the most interesting cast members last season. She was like at the bottom. Like, sometimes I forgot she was there. What's the phone number, Damien? I'll call in. I was putting up laundry when you mentioned it. You know what? There's actually not a phone. If you're referring to coming on stage, there's actually not a phone number. I think I will have to. Hold on. Let me see. There's got to be a way I can bring you up here. Shit. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Is there anything on you guys' side that says like request to join or I don't know. I'm not sure, homebody, but maybe I can Google it and figure it out. Okay. It says to tap the guest button at the bottom of your studio. Let me see. I see invite. Maybe that'll work. Okay, so I'm gonna copy a link and I'm gonna put it in the chat. And if you want to join the chat, just click this link. All right. I hope this works. If you can't click the link, just let me know. but I put that in the chat, and that is how you guys can join the conversation and come on stage with me. Come up here and you can let me know what you thought about the episode. All right, now, Mr. Damien, them blue eyes are bluing. Thank you so much, and they're mine too. I get asked if my eyes are contacts or not, but these are my eyes. See, I scratched myself in my sleep the other night. Well, I've got a scratch up there, but yep. Thank you so much. Mariah. Oh, so you weren't talking about the first fight they had. Mariah and Smiley fight again, and Mariah wins this time and gets her chain back. That's when Smiley claimed she was jumped and had a miscarriage. Okay, I got you. Because I forgot. You're right. I forgot that Mariah got her chain snatched, and they were like trying to mac on her, talking about, oh, the chain was fake. But she said that this part of the chain was real, but this part was fake because she knew somebody was going to try and snatch it. Yes, she did. Her arms were flailing, and it looked like she was stomping on some roaches. She didn't sit on her face. Hell, she fell on her face. There was no intention at all to do that, rolling around in the. You're right, Dorothy. It's not like she was like, I'm just gonna sit on her face and fuck her up. It's like she almost like fell on top of her because of all the commotion, and I guess she just used that conveniently. Like, yeah, bitch, I just sat on your face. Like, okay, thanks. Like, what? That's supposed to be. That's supposed to be like, you fucked me up. This season is all over the place, and they still giving people who aren't cast members confessionals. Right? Like, what are we doing? This is Zeus, though. This is how they roll. See, Bree at Zeus. This is what y'all need to be focused on. You need to be focused on taking this fan feedback and running it back to Lemmy and them and telling them to do better. Because this shit is a hot ass mess. Like, you wouldn't say that on TV. That's like saying, yeah, I'm a drug dealer. Yes, exactly. Okay, I've already read that one. You got the link? Is it working for you? Is it working for you, babe? Hi, Linda. Let me add you up. What's going on, Linda? Can you hear me?
Hello, how are you?
I'm so good. Oh my God, you're the first ever guest to appear on Damien After Dark Live for the Baddies East After Show. So thank you for having the courage to come up here. And your dog is so cute.
Thank you. I'm excited to come up on here because I've been listening to you for so long. And then I always fall asleep, like either before your reviews upload, because I started listening when you were doing Baddies West. And then either I would catch it before your reviews would upload, and then I wouldn't. And then I felt like I kept missing the live. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make an effort to stay up. So.
Thank you. That means so much to me, Linda. Honestly, I really appreciate it. Where are you from? What state do you live in, if you don't mind me asking?
I live in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, my dog just woke
Okay.
up. He came downstairs like, who are you talking to at this time of night?
It's like, Mom, what's going on? How's the weather out in Phoenix? Is it nice and warm?
Yeah, so it's still like 70 to 80 during the day. And then like at night, it gets pretty low. Well, pretty low is like 60 or 55 and or maybe 40s. But the cold really doesn't set in until like after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you need to wear your jacket during the day.
Yeah, same for here. It's kind of the same here right now. 70s during the day. We got lucky and got it to 80 this weekend, and then at night it's cold.
Yeah, wait. So are you're not in California?
No,
Or
no, no. I wish.
you're from Alabama, but you're not in Alabama?
No, I'm in Alabama. I am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to make sure because sometimes I do have a little drink or a little vape or whatever with
Oh,
me
I understand,
when I'm
but
watching. So I'm like, okay, let me keep up with the facts. Let me keep up with the
no, I
facts.
understand. I do move around though. I do move around, so may not be in Alabama this time next week. Who knows?
Okay.
Um, so what did
Sit.
you think about the episode? You got any words on the episode?
Yeah. So I have a primary comment and a secondary comment.
Okay, let us have.
Um, my primary comment is Tasika's body looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so good, and I don't have a problem with anyone getting work done or whatever. I might get some done later, who knows? But she looks like she's recovering really well too. She did do like a live of her surgery too at one time, and I think I caught like a glimpse of it when I was like scrolling through, and I was like, oh my god, no, I couldn't see it because I don't have a stomach for that.
Mm,
But she looks good, so that's my primary comment. It's just hey girl. Um, and then my other comment is I didn't realize up until now, I know people are going to be like, how did you not know? I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I didn't realize up until now how produced like Baddies is. And I didn't even realize I feel like the rumors started during BGC, but I just like seeing like girls with real personalities like go into the real world and do whatever. So I never like looked at it from like a production or reality
mm-hmm.
side, but like in this episode there was a point like I think when the other plus one came in, Natalie was like, oh, you guys wouldn't think I would do this for TV, would you? And like winked at the camera, and like maybe I think too much into it because like I work in like a serious like industry, but like I'm like, okay, so for legal reasons, like so I see like how they try to protect cast members and stuff, but then like are they adding more of the theatrics to make viewers know that it's a show now because things have gotten so serious over the past seasons with lawsuits and cast members, whether it be the Baddie show or other shows? Because I feel like even though the rumors are buzzing from like these shows like this, like being scripted, well, not scripted, but produced
Mm-hmm.
heavily or manufactured heavily. I feel like in this episode, it was really showing. It was really showing, even from the opening scene when like DJ Sky came out of nowhere. Sky,
Right.
please, like,
Right.
like, especially, and I'll say this and I'll get off. Especially because Sky knows is being on this show, they let people get their round. So why would you sneak someone and not be ready for the round? Like I'm ready for round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like we can keep going. Like why I wouldn't even sneak anybody at all. But if I did, and for whatever reason they kept coming back, I would be ready for whatever. So I just thought that was lame. But
Yeah.
it was that's what I had to say. I'm sorry I yapped.
No, no, no. That's what I want you guys to do. I want to hear you guys' opinion, and you know that you make a really good point. Um, but at the same time, it is very produced. We could see a lot of people say scripted, and I get asked that a lot when it comes to when I worked on reality TV. Are these shows scripted? And I look at scripted like, oh, you got to memorize a script, right? You got to get a script, memorize it, and let's face it, none of these girls could do that. But it's definitely heavily heavily I guess you could say stage, because like you said, DJ Sky running up out of nowhere and then swing it. Did you not feel like she didn't even want I felt like she didn't even want to do it. Did you not feel that way? Like I feel like she
No, she didn't want to do it. She either got a stash of cash handed to her on the van, or Natalie like made her a promise, not a written contract, but a promise, or gave her a trip or buttered her up that she'll be, up for next season. But she didn't seem like she wanted to. Sorry, the drink and the vapor talking. She didn't seem like she wanted to run up. She didn't seem like she was running up with intention, like she had a problem with someone.
no, and we saw her fighting tonight. We obviously know that the girl don't fight. I mean, We saw she can't fight, so obviously she don't.
Oh, who kicks? Like,
We talked about that. I was like, do
what was
people
her
kick?
name? The pretty one with the red hair. Anna Mac.
And I'm
What if Anna Mac grabbed her leg and like twisted it Bruce Lee style? Because
listen, yes.
you're fighting people for the first time. You don't know what they have in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't go into any situation. I don't go around wanting to tussle with anybody. But if I do have to, whether it's short notice or not, I don't go into it thinking like they like I know what they're gonna do, or like, I don't know. You can expect anything, but that kick. What if she caught that? Because there's people out here that can really catch that, and I
Mm-hmm.
can catch that. And so
Mm-hmm.
I would have no mercy on you after that. So she didn't think. I think she was betting on security and it was just
To step
unfortunate
in.
to step in, right?
Yeah, earlier we were talking about that. I said, you know, a lot of people would have just grabbed her foot and just slammed her right onto the ground right then and there.
Right.
But I appreciate you, Linda. Thank you so much for coming on. Please give your sweet little puppy all the puppy love from me, and
Yeah,
Mike Cooper.
give yours a sweet little hug.
Yes, and I
Maybe one day
appreciate
we'll
you.
be able to FaceTime when he's a little sleepy. He was just like coming over here to see who I was talking to. So he has blanket hair sticking up and everything. So we'll get ourselves together, and then our puppies can FaceTime, and then we can FaceTime and video
Yes,
chat
next time you come up,
live. Yeah.
bring them, and I'll bring Cooper up here too. Thank you, Linda, so much. Love you
Good
guys.
night. Good night,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
What you guys saying? Let's see. To Janet and Marge. And wait, let me go back one. But I give props. Thank you again, Linda. You're so sweet. You were so nice. Um, if you guys want to come up like Linda did, don't be scared. Linda was our first ever guest to join Damien After Dark Live. So if you want to let me know what you thought about the Baddies East after show or the Baddies East episode 6, I'd love to hear from you. Are you team Scotty or are you team T? Are you team Automatic or are you team DJ Sky? Come on stage and let me know what you think, okay? But I give props to T for dropping her bag and getting it on with ET, even if she did get beat. Right. Right. I always have to respect that because that's my issue um with I think more so Scotty too. Like I'm not a fighter, I'm not confrontational, but you're not gonna punk me and you're not gonna put your hands on me and expect me to sit there and get away with it. I might get my ass beat, but you're gonna know we got into a fight. Okay? Hey, wise one. I hope you're still here. I know you commented when Linda and I were talking, but if you're still here, sending you all my love. Same to you, Stefan and Bella. I hope you're here as well, and I'm so glad you got to catch a live. Thank you. Oh, who sent the thumbs down? You know what? I got something for you. Who's for the that they sent the thumbs down? Fuck yeah. How about that? Okay. Um. T finally got humbled with Scarface. She was so snooty and thought she was better than everyone else. Wise one, listen, I was getting the vibes too from T. I'm like, why is T doing all this? Shut up. Just like it's her, as Scotty likes to say, it was her aurora, her aura. Something about T's aura is off. Durga, let them know. Let them know. Because we got some hating ass bitches in the house tonight. We got some hating assholes in the house tonight. I agree with people getting work done too. If you need to degullify, then by all means. Ooh, de-uglify. I was gonna say I never heard of de-uglify before, but de-uglify. Damn, mystical. It's like that. It's like that. So if I go get me some work done, mystical, am I de-uglifying myself? I guess maybe so. Maybe I'm just deflawing myself. No, that wouldn't be the right word. Yeah, deflawing, maybe. I don't know. Hi, Damien. I watch you all the time, and I'm glad I kind of like. Oh, y'all don't understand how good that makes me feel. Just like Linda said, was saying, how she watches me, and that it makes me feel so good. Because all I've ever wanted to do since I was a young little lad was entertain. Honestly, entertain and host things and just be myself. So you guys give me the outlet to do that, and I'm forever grateful for y'all. Honestly, I really am. T lost me when she came at Capri, Scotty's dog. I'm an animal. Listen, me too, Devin. When she did that in episode 2, 3, whatever episode it was, I was already on the fence because at first came in loving T first episode, then episode 2, I'm starting to look at her like, and then she made the dog comment, and I'm like, oh no, baby, you gotta go. You got to go. You guys to go. And listen, I'm one of those people that I respect that not everyone is an animal lover. Not everyone is gonna want, to pet your dog, or is gonna want a dog on the couch with them or on the bed with them. I respect that, and I respect those that will. But you're gonna respect my dog too, or I'm gonna have his ass chew your ass up. I kind of like T. She's funny on the trolling, but not sure why T didn't have that much mouth energy to Rolly. I'm sick, and you're looking at me. Then what she did with Scotty, she did the most. And see, that was the thing, Nugget. In episode 1, that's what I liked about T. She was my fan favorite in episode 1 because I thought she was funny. She was bringing funny confessionals. And then as the season progressed, it just came off as annoying. And it came off like she was doing it every single chance she got. Like, there's a difference between being a naturally funny person and then just trying to be funny. Like, some people are just naturally funny because that's their personality, and they just say whatever comes to their mind, and what they're saying is funny. And then there's other people who are consciously like, well, let me try to say this so everybody likes me. Let me try to be the fan favorite and say that. And I feel like that's what T was doing. And I feel like that's what she's been doing. Even when she was yelling at Scotty on the bus, it didn't seem like she was really that upset or hurt. It felt like she just wanted to yell and scream. Capri should have been. That's her dog's name. I like that name, Capri. Should have bit T's BBL. Not the BBL. No, because you're not ugly. Thank you, baby. You're so sweet. I'm just asking. I was just asking. I like T. Did you peep Scarface and Rolly whispering in the sprinter leading up to the racetrack? I wonder what made Scarface want to fight T. Well, y'all remember Natalie said the replacement that I'm bringing in has beef with somebody. Now, I know it was Chrisean, but Chrisean's no longer there. So how is the beef relevant to Scarface being there now? Does Scarface have beef with T? Did something happen between those two that we don't know about? Maybe was there some online beef? Was there some audition beef? I don't know. Did T even audition? I don't remember seeing T at the auditions. She must have just been like a pre-chosen one. What do you think of the season overall? So far overall, the season has been entertaining. My only complaint is that there's too many girls and there's too much. Like, there's just too much. Too many girls that are leaving, that are coming, and then they're not explaining anything. Zeus is not really explaining much. So that's my only issue. Other than that, I mean, I like it. I like it. Do y'all like it? What are y'all thinking about it? Yes, Mystical. You need to go on Baddies for us. And when you do, I want your first interview to be right here. Okay? You gonna go on there? You gonna do it for us? Go on Baddies. We need somebody to go audition. I know some of y'all could do it. Cause y'all got reckless ass mouths on here, the way y'all be talking and making me laugh my fucking ass off. Oh my God, what did T say about the dog? I must have missed that. She just pretty much said, like, I don't know why Scotty's got this dog here. I'm not trying to look at dog piss and dog shit and look at a dog every time I turn around the corner. Something along those lines. But she wasn't trying to deal with a dog. She wasn't trying to smell dog piss, dog shit, whatever. Like, if Scotty was an irresponsible dog owner, I could see. Like, okay, I don't really want to be around you if you're gonna let your dog shit. But if it was me, I would just fucking take the dog. Look, you ain't gonna take care of it, I'm gonna take care of it. But I get the vibes that Scotty's a good dog parent. I mean, I don't know. She is bringing the dog in the Baddies house, but I don't know. I can't blame her on that. I couldn't go. I couldn't be gone from my Cooper for 2 months or ever long they filmed this show. A month. E.T. versus T versus Rolly versus Scotty versus T versus Biggie. Hmm. T was side-eyeing Scotty's frog and saying she better not stink because she knows dogs that look cute. T was side-eyeing Scotty's dog and saying she better not stink because she knows dogs that look cute but stink. Oh, yes, she did say that too. She made both comments. That one too. And my dog doesn't like. I've never like smelled. But for the 2 years that I've had Cooper, I've never been like, oh my god, he stinks. I've never smelled him ever, unless he farted or something. I mean, that's a different story. But I don't know if I don't know. I just feel like T was picking when it comes to the whole Scotty and the dog situation. Maybe she's genuinely scared of dogs or something. I don't know. Wait, let me say this so people like me. That part. And that's what I feel like a lot of these people that come on TV, I feel like that's what they do. That part right there. Thank you, Mystical. I feel like that's what a lot of people that come on reality TV do. Like, maybe I should say this and people will like me and I'll look cool on TV. Or maybe I should do this. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like T drinks, swears, and has OnlyFans, so she can't be that Christian. And I want to know too, I'm still just kind of confused and lost as to why Psy left. Can we talk about that? Where? Oh my God, there's a little spider on my ring light. Why did Psy leave? Like, I don't get it. You 6 episodes, y'all been there what, 2 weeks maybe, if that, a week or 2 weeks. Why are you leaving? This is a huge opportunity. Do they get all their money? Do they get half the money? Like, I'm confused. Because I know some of y'all were saying earlier that Psy left because her grandmother passed, but that wasn't true. Apparently, Psy said she hasn't been to New York or wherever since her grandmother passed. So we don't even know where she went. What are we? Is there anything else we haven't talked about? I feel like I'm missing something. And I'm gonna grab something to drink, y'all, really quick. Yes, she did. She was trying to pick a fight because T went in looking at Scotty like she was weak because she watched previous seasons and she was thinking, oh, Scotty's gonna be a weak bitch, so I can pick on her. Okay, let me grab a drink, you guys. I'll be right back. Give me 20 seconds, okay? I'm still recording. Hold on, I'll get you that. What am I looking for? Here. I'm still on a while. I gotta go back. Right back. Yep. Yep. Oh goodness. I'm sorry, you guys. Thank you for waiting and being patient. Oh, okay. You joined the link, Michaela. Is that you, Fatima from St. Louis? That can't be you. There's also somebody else in the chat trying to join that says Team Taseki, but it says your device is not connected. So you'll need to connect your microphone and your camera before I can add you up, Team Taseki. Michaela, I don't see you at the bottom. Devin, you said you want to audition. Devin, you got to go audition for Bad Boys. Are you a female, Devin? I'm sorry. I really want to audition Laugh My Asshole, but I know either I would be the one everyone's against because I'm outspoken, or I'm with the cool gang who's outspoken as well. I'm sorry, Devin. Okay, so you're a female. I'm so sorry. I've been thinking you're a male the whole time. But there are women that are named Devin. Fatima, are you there, my love?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. I'm so glad you're here.
Yes.
Thank you for
I'm so
joining.
glad I can join.
You're the second guest that's ever joined the after show live. So I'm
I
so glad you're
know
here.
you're
Where are you
grateful.
from?
I'm from St. Louis.
Hey, St. Louis in the house,
Yeah,
baby.
they say they like my arch.
Yes. Okay, St. Louis. I've never been there, but I've always wanted to go.
Oh yeah, you just gotta stay safe out here. But yeah.
Oh,
Um
it's
I'm
dangerous.
so happy to be here. I'm a little nervous.
It's okay. It's normal to be nervous, but that's all right. I'll get you warmed up. Let's break the ice. Have you watched the episode?
Yes, I have. And I just got a few things to say.
Okay, well let it roll.
Look, I don't even know if we should just go down the line, but look. So I feel like a general just critique of the show, like the original Bad Girls Club. Like, yes, they went to the club. Yes, they got drunk, but they had like activities and they did stuff. And I just feel like that's a big component of the show that's missing. Like, yes, we like fights, but like you said, like we want to see girls in their natural environment, like not the whole setup fight thing. So
Right. Not the whole contrived shit. And you see next week Natalie's trying to take them go-kart racing. So I don't know if that's their way of trying to do something different, but I agree with you 100%. Yes, I wish we could go back to the Bad Girls Club element.
right. But then you see, like, it's a fight there. It's like, damn, every activity we got to fight. Like, I just wish they would switch it up a little bit.
You
So,
know what's crazy about that? I'll let you say that, boo. I was on the way home. My mom was in the car with me, and I had my phone, and I was watching, trying to catch up on the episode. And she was like, "What is that?" And I said, "It's called Baddies." She's like, "Is that all they do is just fight?" Every time I see you
mhm.
watching that show, they're just fighting. I'm like, "Yep, that's all it is."
Yeah, I know that's what sells, but hopefully they change it. My next critique is Scotty is just not a baddie. Like, I like her, she's a cool personality, but the excuse that she looked in T's eyes and saw that she was scared, girl, bye. She was saying, girl, what's up? Like, square up. And you talking about, oh, but she looks scared. Like, yeah, even if she looks scared, she said, what's up? So run her fade. Like, that was weird.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I was team Scotty in that situation, but T was right. Like, why are you like you should have took care of this on the bus. But
Cause
now that
she's
you
a
thought about it,
minion. She's a minion for Natalie, and she knew
mm-hmm.
Natalie was like, "We're gonna, air this out. So tell her how you feel." Like, girl, you should have addressed it on the bus when she said, "What's up?" So, yeah, that was lame.
Very
And my
lame.
last thing is goodness. So like T, I like T. She has good energy. She has, fun energy. She's funny. But she does have like an arrogance about her that just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So I did see where Scotty was coming from. But girl, if you wasn't ready to run them hands, then just sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up. Respectfully.
Oh, look,
Yeah.
St. Louis in the house.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm so happy to join.
Yes.
Congratulations on everything you're doing. And yeah, I'm gonna just stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you, Fatima. I appreciate you coming up here, having the courage to come up, because some people can be scared, and I understand. You know, that's human nature. And I thank you for leaving your thoughts and opinions, because I agree with you. I agree with you. I think most of us, all of us here, we all typically all agree on the most part. But yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You have a good night.
You too, boo.
Bye.
Mwah. Kayla, do you want to come up, my love? Do you want to come next? Let me read a few comments, Kayla, and then we'll bring somebody up. And Fatima, you are beautiful, you are gorgeous, and I appreciate you for bringing a little bit of St. Louis to Alabama. Okay? I wanted to bring up what Dorothy said, because Dorothy said a lot of the ladies on this show seem way too camera conscious, and it makes for some really forced scenes. And I could not agree with you more on that, Dorothy. It's 100% true. And I try not to be too bad. I try not to be too hard on some of these girls, because let's face it, if I was on a show tomorrow or you were on a show tomorrow, it's not natural to have cameras in your face. So I understand being a little conscious or being a little bit like, shit, should I say this? Should I not say this? But that's why I always say, just be you. Don't worry about, should I say this or should I not say this? Just say what Damien would say, or just say what Dorothy would say. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you. Like, a lot of these girls, they come on and they want to be that star. They want to stand out. They want to be that it factor, and it comes off forced. It really does. And now E.T. and Taseki have a good friendship. This is why it's good she didn't fight Anna as well, because now they built a sisterhood, and I'm a girl. Okay, Deb. Okay, I'm glad to know that. But that makes more sense now, Devin, because in the past, I remember you saying something like, "Oh, if I was there or if I was on the bus," I'm like, okay, maybe Deb's a girl. All right. And I like the name Devin for a girl. I like when traditionally guy names are used with girls or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So, what did I click on? Cancel. Um, okay, yeah, read a few that I'll come to. Okay, yeah, just whenever you get ready, Kayla, just request it or click join, and it'll put you backstage, and I can see where you're backstage waiting, and then I can click and bring you up. So whenever you click it, it's not like it'll bring you right up. I have to approve it first. So just whenever you get ready. Mystical World, she definitely did. I wanted to see more of her, but I know she wasn't about to be acting crazy for camera time like other girls. Let me go up and see what Mystical said. Child, I'm done with you, Mystical. If you don't get out of this chat room right now. Well, I hope we ain't referring to Sai, because here's my thing. I want to talk about Sai one more time. Well, her leaving. I guess I don't really care that she's leaving, because my thing is, she did nothing. Sai did nothing. Like, she was just there the whole time, like, did nothing. Like, so why, like, I'm just confused as to why she left. The one thing I can't stand about these girls is that they come on here putting on a front and they are not being true to themselves. Exactly. Further to prove what, or further going back to what Dorothy and I was saying about this whole camera conscious thing. A lot of these girls are putting on a front and are not being true to themselves. And you know what? Y'all think about who your favorite reality star is right now. Whatever show they come from, whether it's Love and Hip Hop, whether it's Real Housewives, whether it's Bad Girls Club, whatever show it is, think about your favorite reality star and why, and think about why you love them and why they're your favorite. Chances are it's because they were just being themselves, just raw, genuine, organically themselves. And if we want to be real here, that's why Chrisean, love her or hate her, love her or hate her, that is why Chrisean has such a huge fan base and why so many girls and people love her. Because they can say a lot about her, but there's one thing you can't say about Chrisean. She ain't camera conscious. She ain't doing the most for camera. She's not trying to put on a front for kids. That's Chrisean. The loud mouth, all over the place, hot mess, gutter butt self that we see on TV that is Chrisean, that is her. And I think authenticity and being genuine to who you are, it sells. People can see it. People can pick up on it. Well, look at that. Karma came and spun the block. Now she got a dog all of a sudden. Look at that. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I think Sai left because she wasn't feeling it. Yeah, and it makes me wonder, did Sai ever watch? Because some of these girls come on the show and they've never watched Baddies a day in their life, right? So I'm like, did Sai not know what she signed up for, and then she joined the show and she's around all this fighting and this bullshit and like, because let's face it, girls like Sai, they don't do the shit that Natalie and them be doing. They don't like the drama, the shit talking, the gossip. Sai is like one of the boys, right? Let's be real. Sai is like one of the dudes. She's not like the girls and the gays. We like to talk shit. We like to gossip. We like to throw hands and fight. I mean, let's just face it. The lesbian girls, the studs, the um the straight dudes, they ain't about that shit. Not really. I mean, dudes do gossip too. Let's get real. A lot of straight dudes do gossip too. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. Shit. It's not a good look for the brand. I agree. Brandy says, I think Sai was a little in over her head. She wasn't on the same vibe as the other girls. No. I was just waiting to see somebody piss Sai off and her have to fight. Do y'all think possibly Zeus was trying to get Sai to fight and she didn't want to? Do you think they were trying to contrive some drama and get Sai in some shit? And Sai was like, if I fight these girls, I will end up unaliving one of these girls. Shit, I would be scared to fight Sai. And I got a dick between my legs. Shit, I'd be scared to fight Sai, right? How about Taseki letting us know after Chrisean had jumped her, she will not be picking up her beef with ET? Thank you, Durga, for bringing that up. Good point. I'm proud of Taseki, and I'm glad that she did. I'm glad that she said that. I'm glad that she did, because she shouldn't have to. That shit with ET, that shit with Scarface and Chrisean, that happened on what? Blue Girls Club? When they, like, that. Why should Taseki disturb her peace to fight a battle for a bitch that had her jumped? Not only a bitch who had her jumped, a bitch that shared blood with her, called her sister that had her jumped. And did y'all see on tonight's episode when Chrisean was in the Sprinter van with Marsh and Janet and whoever, and she was talking about Taseki, and she was like, I'm not going to let you, you talking about you're going to beat my ass, I'm not going to let you kick me in my stomach. Did Taseki ever say she was going to kick Chrisean in her stomach? Like, I really feel like Chrisean is reaching with this whole Taseki thing. I really do. Your sister was not going to harm your baby and beat your ass or whatever you thought she was. I just can't. There's no place in my brain that I can fathom that. I just can't. I can't. You agree, Devin? As she should. Okay, let me get caught up on the camera or on the comments. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where the fuck is the join button at? I'm not sure, babe. Let me see. Oh, click the link in the comments, okay? I'm gonna post the link in the comments and click that. I'm also gonna put it on the screen as a banner. I don't know if you guys can click that from your phone or your computer or your TV or your Roku or whatever you're watching from. You gonna come join one week, Mystical? I would love for you to join. I would love for you to join. What was the reason Stunna Girl left? Well, they earlier wise when we were talking about that, about how Zeus is not doing a very good job of giving us clear explanations on where these girls are going. Stunna Girl left. They never explained it. She just disappeared into thin air. Biggie came back last week's episode or the week before last, and apparently she was supposed to be the new replacement. Biggie has disappeared into thin air. We don't know where she went. Now we got Sai going home with no explanation as to why, other than she's just not feeling it anymore. So, I mean, there's so many unanswered questions that we as viewers are trying to figure out. I mean, it's a hot mess. That would make sense. Do you think, okay, are we thinking that Biggie is the second replacement then? Natalie said she had 2 replacements. E.T. was the first one. Didn't she say, did I make that up? That there's 2 more replacements coming? And we saw E.T., but we haven't gotten to the other one yet. And I assume the other one is either Biggie or Sukihana. The wise one. 1, she wanted to be paid more. 2, there was allegations of Lemmy sleeping with the cast, especially Scotty, and abusing them, passing on an STD. Which we did talk about that, a couple weeks ago. That allegedly there have been some things going on at the Zeus Network. And allegedly, thank you, Devin. This is the reason that Stunna Girl allegedly left. Correct me, Devin, if I'm wrong. And I know you will. Stunna Girl wanted to be paid more. There was allegations that that Lemmy was fucking around with some of the cast members, abusing, essaying them, and passed on an STD. And that Scotty's allegedly been in on a lot of it. Has been on the receiving end of this, a victim of this. And some would say, oh well, why would Scotty stay around for that if she's being abused? But you've got to know about sexual abuse and sexual assault and things like that and how that works. A lot of times things like that happen to people, they don't, leave it, or they don't, and I can't speak to that. I've never been sexually assaulted or anything like that, but I've heard from other people that it's not as easy as just walking away from things like that. There are a lot of other factors that us that have never been through it before don't know. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. This is all alleged. They need to get one of the chicks from Hoochie Daddies. I've never seen that. What is that? Let me look. Hoochie Daddies. 8 identifying masculine females live in one house and compete for the title of Hoochie Daddy. Oh, shit. This is a Tubi show? I've never seen this. I might have to watch this, Brandy. It's like a Bad Girls Club with studs. Oh, hell. Okay, I'm here for it. She would have been good on that show. Brandy, also, I said weeks ago, low key, I think some of the girls were homophobic. But if we're going to have a stud, can we have someone problematic? Yeah, or I see what you're saying, Miss Cole, and not even problematic, just somebody with a bigger personality. Because a lot of times these masculine presenting girls, like I want to say stud, but I don't know if that's inappropriate. I don't know if that's offensive, so I'm just gonna say masculine presenting women. A lot of times, um, these masculine presenting women, when they bring them on these shows, they don't have the biggest personalities because they're more like straight, like I was saying, straight dudes, more chill. Like, what's up, bruh? Like, yeah, man, let's drink up here, bro. Let's get some pussy. Whatever they do, scratch their balls, don't wipe their ass, that type of shit. Can we bring on someone with personality, with some flair, with some zaza, with some in your face, you know? Yes, I know this. I know this comment's old, Mystical, but I did address that a little bit ago, and I said, if you're talking about coming on stage, I would love for you to, if you ever want to. Sai said she doesn't want fight feminine women because she knows she'll damage them. But if she pushed, she would. Yeah, I could see that. I see it. I mean, she could get away with it, even if she did fight females, she's gonna get away with it because she's a girl and it's two girls fighting one another. But I do feel like Sai could pack a motherfucking punch like a dude. That's just my opinion on it. I've seen people pick fights with studs, then use the "don't hit me, you're a stud." Right. I mean, at the end of the day, you still a girl. Fair is fair. You know, and that actually happens in the gay community when it comes to transgender women. Um, like some people have. There's this show that I watch on YouTube. It's called Chasing Atlanta. I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen that. But one of the guys on the show got into a fight with, or got into an argument with a trans girl, and the trans girl like was trying to come across the table at him, like, I'm fixing to fuck you up, like literally lunge at this guy, and the guy was like, if she puts her hands on me, I'm fucking her up. If she puts her hands on me, I'm fucking her up. And people were like, oh, well, she's a transgender girl, you shouldn't do that, yada yada yada. But it's like, hey, you put your hands on me. Here's the thing, I don't care who you are, male or female. You put your hands on me, I'm hitting you back. Point blank, period. We ain't arguing about that one. You assault me, it's on, baby. It's up and it's stuck. I hate when Scotty says she not a fighter, but stay running up. It makes her look inauthentic. If you say you're not a fighter, then stop fighting, girl, please. Yes. Yes. Thank you. That's exactly what I be saying too, because ring light. Hold on, you guys. That's exactly what I be saying too, because I honestly think Scotty does it because she's trying to redeem herself from the 50-11 times she's been stomped on, right? Hold on, you guys. Damn it. Oh my goodness, my charger. Okay. Wait, I kind of want to join now, but I'm nervous. That's okay. Oh, Kayla, you're here. Okay, I'm gonna bring you up. Mystical, it's okay. I understand. Don't be nervous though. Look, you here with your people. You here with the same folks that join every week. We all friends now. And it is what it is. I ain't gonna bite you. Wait, who scratches their balls? Straight men. I said, all they do is, yo, what's up, bro? Let's go drink a beer. I want to get some pussy. Or they scratching their balls, or they don't wipe their ass. That's. Oh, coming to the stage is Miss Kayla Renee. Kayla, are you there, my love?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, you're so pretty. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's get
Okay,
into it.
I've been waiting to get on here for weeks because, yeah, we need to just talk about it. So, first of all, let's start off with the whole narrative of the show. Like, I hate it bad. It's not given for me no more. I'm tired of the little ass drawn out episodes. The episodes be so short and it don't be nothing. Like, y'all is about to stop getting my $6. No shade, because baby, this is not eating. Like,
And we
last
get
season,
one episode a week. What?
yeah, like, not for 2 fights a week. No, not
No.
$6.
I pay
Maybe
what?
3
I
of
pay $8 for Hulu, and we get how much on Hulu? And for $5.99, we
lots
get
of different
what?
things. It's just not like Zeus. Y'all not Zeusing right now, and it's just, I don't know. Like, I do like Tasiki though, because I feel like she's very like herself. She's not trying to stand her sister's shadow, but she still want to be there for her. And I feel like Chrisean really dragged it with the jumping. I know this was from last week, but I had to say this because I
No,
really,
let us know.
jumping your sister is crazy. Like, even if it's not you in particular, telling your friends to jump your sister is crazy to me. Like,
Thank you.
I don't know why she thought that was okay. I don't know why she thought that, like, that was cool. I don't give a fuck what my sister said. I don't care if she said she was gonna beat me to a pulp. You think I'm about to have some random minions of mine jumping my blood sister on a TV show? That's crazy to me. But
Crazy. And I don't know about you, Kayla, but where are you from, by the way, love? What state you in?
I'm from Buffalo, New York.
Okay, so in Buffalo, with your family, if your family saw on TV you getting your sister jumped, are they not gonna beat your ass when you get home?
Baby, everybody's getting beat. Everybody.
Everybody, line them up.
Going on? This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. But I'm glad she finally decided to step back and leave the show, baby, because you have 100 different things to worry about. No shade, Chrisean. So yeah, I'm glad that she took a step back. What else happened? DJ Sky, I don't know what you thought you was doing, boo, but the fight wasn't fighting, babe. It was a mess. It was a mess. I'm not gonna lie, DJ Sky, that was a mess.
A hot mess. Do you have a favorite of the season so far?
Um,
That's like, oh, this is the person that you look forward to seeing the most when they come on the screen. No,
I really don't know. Like, all of them is not like, nobody is really sticks out to me. Like, nobody gives, oh, let me go follow her on Instagram. Like,
right.
everybody is just watching baddies. Like, it's not really nothing. I don't know. I love Natalie though. Me and her got a love-hate relationship. Because
Same.
sometimes I love Natalie, but other times it's like, okay, bitch. But
You love to hate her, you hate to love her.
yes, I love Nat. She's
Yeah.
so messy. I just love her. I love her. I love her. I love her.
So do you think this cast was a flop for season 4?
Hell yeah. And I think that Zeus needs to get better with these contracts, because ain't no way nobody leaving. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss, but ain't nobody
Say what you need to say.
be leaving on episode 5. It's no way that people was walking out on their own episode 5. I get it might be a little traumatic for Saya, with her grandma, but baby, you knew the show was called Baddies East. You knew you was going on the East. So I don't understand where that came from. The whole show was about the East. So if you knew, okay, we're going to the East, it's just not making sense as to why she's leaving in the middle of the season. It's not making sense as to why anybody is just packing their bags and saying, fuck it, I'm out.
Doesn't it make you, it makes me wonder, is there something going on that we're not seeing? Now, I'm not trying to be conspiratorial or anything like that, but is there other reasons these girls are leaving that we're not seeing?
Right.
You know?
No way they just up and just saying, you know what, I'm out. Like,
hey.
it's getting too like, okay, what's going on? Then you got 3 new girls coming in, and then you're like, don't get me wrong, I mess with Biggie sometimes, not really, but you just bringing back old cast. Like, if you're gonna do replacements, at least bring back some new girls that want a spot. Like,
They're not putting any thought into it
at all.
No, it's just like call Biggie and see if she's free next week.
Like, what's going on? Why is she able to come back? Like, if she wasn't a regular cast member, and that's another thing I hate with Zeus. Stop bringing the Rollies and the Scotty and the Natalie. You two, just stop bringing everybody back. Like,
let's get something fresh.
Let's get, babe. At this point, bring me on there. At this,
no, please. I need one of y'all to go apply so I can have somebody that's a part of the squad. They can go infiltrate the show.
Yes, because I'm going to pop it all about Damien After Dark.
Then you're going to come back and give us all the tea, right?
Yes, I have to, because it's a lot of Zeus stuff going on behind the scenes. And I just feel like it's not being all aired out. It's just a whole bunch of fighting. And it's just messy. And it's just... ugh.
It's definitely a mess. It's a lot going on. Well, Kayla, I really appreciate you coming up here, honestly, and giving your point of view. You're one of the first that's ever been on here with me live, and it's been so much fun. I thank you. You got anything else you want to say about the episode?
Do I? No, I just feel like Zeus needs to step it up for my little $6 or...
I mean, they better do something.
And then it's... Oh, that is another thing I wanted to say. Zeus, why am I paying $6 for one show a week? Where's the other shows at?
I mean, where's Bad Boys? Where is One More Chance? Where is Bobby, I Love You, Purr? Like,
where's these shows? It's only one show airing right now? Like, what is this about?
It should be $1.99 a month.
No shade.
99 cents. Like, seriously, I'm not even, no shade. 99 cents, $1.99, that seems more feasible for what we're getting.
Really does. Like, I'm sorry, $5.99, it's not giving $5.99 at all.
Nope.
But yeah, I have fun joining, and I will be joining back next week.
Yes, please come back. Yes. Please come back, because we got a lot to talk about next week according to these previews for next week.
Definitely do.
All right, thank you, Kayla. Mwah. Okay. Thank y'all for joining me up here. It's been fun. We had Kayla, we've had Linda, we've had I'm sorry, I forgot the second girl I talked to's name. But you know who you are. And don't please forgive me for forgetting your name. I'm terrible with names. Y'all know I smoked a joint earlier. I'm coming down off of it. But thank y'all for coming up here. Honestly, I appreciate it. I love talking to y'all. It's so much more of a personal experience when I get to meet y'all and talk to you and hear your voice. It's cool. So thank you so much. What are you guys saying? Dorothy said hands rated E for everyone. I know that's right. For everybody. Everybody can get the shit. Okay? Taseki fighting could be compared to fighting like a man stud. So a stud can fight a feminine woman. That's a good point. I wouldn't want to fight Taseki. No. There's also studs that can fight. Or can't fight. You said can't fight. Okay. True. Let's see. Seriously, though, I don't understand why they cannot film more than one show at a damn time. It doesn't make sense to me. And y'all keep in mind, look at the success that Zeus has had, right? It's not a money issue. They got plenty of money. Stop spending all this goddamn money on private jets and these trips from here to Bangkok and back and hire another team. Lemmy, I'm giving you free game here. Come on now, Bree. If you're watching, y'all know Bree is Zeus's secret spy that comes over here and be running back and report my videos and shit. Bree, if you watching, run this back to Lemmy. Take some of that money y'all are spending. Hire you a separate team with a team of producers, a team of cameramen, a team of audio men, lighting, production assistants, all that. Hire you a separate team, and then you can have a team filming Bobby, I Love You, Purr at the same time as you're filming Baddies East. Better yet, you could have multiple teams across the country filming shows. What is going on? You got people like me and Kayla and the rest of the squad. We up here paying $5.99 in this times we living in, where a goddamn cheeseburger costs $12.99. Y'all got us up here spending $5.99 a month for one episode a week. They'd be late sometimes. 2 weeks ago, we couldn't even watch. Despite all of their flaws, having all these big personalities does bring an interesting show. But man, these girls are something else. And don't get me started with Zeus. You know what, wise one? I can't even blame the girls anymore. I can't even blame the girls no more. I feel like the cast would be okay if the production was doing their job right. You got these girls just on sprinter vans and nightclubs all the time. Set them up with something good. Like, I want to go put my hands on this show so bad and produce it myself. Like, I really want to get behind the scenes and produce this myself. Like, get out the way and let me do this shit. Because this is a hot mess. Do y'all have any last words before we wrap things up? We're at 2 hours and 17 minutes. I'll probably stay on for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I got to do a few things before I go to bed. I'm gonna clean my room up, clean my house a little bit, maybe eat a little something. But I want to talk about the episode for about 10 more minutes. Anything that we didn't cover. We covered the major fights. We covered Automac versus DJ Sky. We covered Scotty versus T. We covered what's to come next week, right? We covered did we cover everything? If I'm missing anything, y'all help me out here. That part. Keep in mind, Amber Ali, I'm saying allegedly, but it happened. Amber Ali from Jocelyn's Cabaret was assaulted on set at the reunion by Jocelyn, by Ballistic, by multiple people. And she sued Zeus. And Zeus knew that they couldn't win, so they settled out of court and gave Amber, thank you whoever sent the thumbs up, and they gave Amber a settlement, allegedly, of an undisclosed amount. They settled out of court. They put them in dangerous situations. Buses burning up, club fights, and shootouts. It's crazy. And you know what, wise one? You probably didn't see this, but in the past, all this shit you're saying, I've talked about here on the after show. I'm back on Baddies South, back on Baddies West. I've said this before. I said, one of these days, and y'all hear me well. I'm not saying I want this to happen, but hear me loud and clear because I know it's going to happen one of these days. One of these days, while they're filming these shit shows that they film, somebody is going to get hurt. Somebody is going to get put in the hospital, or somebody is going to, God forbid, lose their life. Because there's always some crazy shit going on these shows. Like you said, they be at the club and shootouts be happening. Baddies West, that happened. Remember, they got to shooting, or it may have been South. I don't remember. Folks be getting jumped left and right. Folks be pulling out knives, getting ready to slice your fucking face open. I mean, should I go on? Oh, I really want some water. I'm tired of drinking soda. Good night, Dallas. Thank you so much for joining the after show. I hope you're here again next week. Mwah. Thank you so much, Dallas. Dargo, you going to bed, boo? Okay. Get to sleep, my love. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for making me laugh, because you made me laugh quite a few times tonight. I love you for always supporting, and I'll see you next week, hopefully, if you're here. And don't forget, Tommy brought a taser to the reunion. Thank you. Thank you. That's another one. I remember on Bobby, I Love You Purr, when that aired, they were throwing liquor bottles at each other's head. I said, what the fuck? Do y'all know all it takes is that liquor bottle to hit somebody upside the head the right way, and they done? It's a wrap. You can't throw a fucking Jim Beam Jack Daniels bottle at somebody's head. Are you dumb? Like and if someone did, here's the protocol. When somebody does bring a taser to the reunion or somebody does throw a liquor bottle at someone's head, the protocol is you're kicked off the show. Why do y'all think on Bad Girls Club when they would fight, they would go home? Because you're a fucking liability now. All right, everybody. Any last words? I see. I got some. Team Taseki, are you still here? Because I know you were trying to come up, and I see that you were in my private chat here. If anybody wants to join, excuse me, oh my gosh, that was rude of me. If anybody wants to join before we end the live, there's the link. The link is in the comments. Just click that link and you can come up. Thank you for the laughs and the tea. I always watch your after show, and I'll definitely be here next week. And what other shows do you review? Thank you, the wise one. So I review every Zeus Network show. So anything on Zeus, you'll be able to watch. The Jocelyn's Cabaret reunion, I'll be recapping that soon. I'm right now trying to find more shows, like find my footing with what I want to review. I'm going to start doing Now That's TV. I don't know if you watch that. That's an app kind of like Zeus. The next show that they air, I'm going to be reviewing that one. I also am probably going to start one of the Housewives shows. I don't know which one yet. Anything you guys want me to review, let me know and I'll try to look into it. But yeah, I thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate that. That's so sweet. And if nobody else has anything else to say, we will wrap things up here. I want to thank each and every one of you who tuned in to the after show tonight. I really appreciate it so much. Whether you watched live, whether you're watching live now, or whether you're watching the replay later, I appreciate you so much for watching. Make sure if you have not subscribed to the channel, you click the subscribe button right below this video and turn on your post notifications so you never miss a beat. Also, make sure you support the channel by liking this video. When you like this video, it puts me in the algorithm. All you got to do is click the little thumbs up button down here below this video if you do not know how to like the video. If you want to support and take it a little bit further, you can donate to the channel. Donate to the Damien After Dark channel by clicking the description below. I will be adding in the description, and it may not be there now. I got to go edit it, but I'm going to add ways that you can donate using PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle. Also have my Amazon wish list there. Last but not least, join the conversation. I'd love to hear from you on what you thought about the episode. Season 4, Episode 6, Baddies East. We're only at the beginning. We're barely halfway through. So join the conversation. Let me know what you think below. I love you guys so much. Brandy, mwah, thank you, my love, so much for being here always. Same for you, Dorothy. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank y'all for bearing with me. I didn't have my notes tonight, so I was a little all over the place, a little sloppy. But next week, I will be back and edit, and I will be together, snatched, poised, and not so hot mess. I was a hot mess tonight. I ain't gonna lie. I was a hot mess. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for rocking with your boy. Stay tuned. I got some more videos coming this week. Hopefully I can do a vlog, as well as some other things. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Damien After Dark. Mwah. See ya.